Good.
The jury's still out, but
Yeah.
we're trying to round off the corners.
Some
figure out how to do it.
sausages are pretty well cooked for test subjects.
Do you have any wounds or scars or
Oh, yeah.
visible from the show?
Luckily, all of them relatively minor.
Yeah.
I think we've got a combined total of a few dozen stitches here and there. I like to point out I've got all the stitches in my left hand because I'm always holding a tool in my right hand.
I will say that my wife, who you just met, if I call her at an unusual time of day, or God forbid somebody from the shop actually calls her, it's a traumatic experience.
Yeah, no, you have to. I was on my way to the emergency room, and I had to say, first of all, everything's fine. Second of all, I cut my hand and I'm on my way to the emergency room because you can't go. I'm on my way to the hospital.
On the phone.
No, it's just no good.
Have you ever? Do they recognize you at the hospital ever?
Well, actually, yeah. No, I mean, membership has its privileges. That's for sure.
In our case, it's definitely death by 1,000 cuts. So far.
we joke that we go home at night, take off our shirt and got a big bruise on the side.
Yeah.
And my wife would be like, "What's that?" I have no idea. I don't remember when.
One of 100 things that happened today.
I'm not sure. I think these were from jumping off the building last week, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, on set with us, it's kind of like the juggernaut out of X-Men. To do what we do on the time frames. Often what we're doing, it's not so impressive by what it is per se. It's only impressive by the amount of time that we do these things with, and with materials at hand. So it's kind of like that thing with the juggernaut. Once you get us going,
the unstoppable force.
You just kind of we don't know where the scars or where the cuts or the bruises came from. That's just something that happens when you
that's what tape
moment.
replays are for, right?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get the momentum going.
Yeah.
And if you're going to get stuff done, it's a mode that we're both familiar with. And the rest of the crew is familiar with it. It's a little bit. It makes for some interesting dynamics when you've got a camera crew that has to keep up, or keep out of the way, because they're often at a lot more risk than we are, because we're focused on getting the job done, and they may not be aware
they
that
might be in the path of danger.
Something really bad is about to happen that they're right next to, unless we tell them.